Welcome back. Now, Minister of Higher Education, Science and Innovation, Dr. Nzimande, will launch the National Science Week at UNIVEN. National Science Week is back as a full in-person event, exciting exhibitions, engaging science demonstrations and activities for both the young and old. Now, let's cross to our reporter, Lutendo Bobodi, and video journalist Reneilwe Mohale in the Science Week exhibition. Lutendo, a very good morning to you.
Well, a very cold morning. Make that a very cold morning. It's also drizzling here, but perhaps not worse than Joburg, but it's quite cold here. As you said in your intro, it's the launch of National Science Week, a full event now and full live event after COVID-19. We're going to see a lot of exhibitions. I see about 200 exhibitions and demonstrations. Particularly engrossing for me is a 16-year-old who has invented a method to try and solve water problems. You know, the province has been facing severe water shortages here. But just for more now, we're going to be talking a lot about this a little bit later on. But for now, I'm joined here by the Vice Chancellor and Principal of University of Venda, Dr. Bernard Tamberin. Thank you so much for your time. What does this mean for the university community? I mean, hosting this particular event?
Thank you so much. It means a lot for us as the university, much more in this region where we are located, to be hosting this huge event that begins to showcase science and the importance of science in the lives of people. So we are quite privileged that our rural schools, has been ensured that they receive much science much easier and closer to them. So this is quite a very exciting moment for us as the university, because we've been in the forefront of driving science. So it really gives impetus to us to have the DSI, DHET, and other parties, coming here today to ensure that we celebrate this campaign.
Yeah, you said it's very exciting. Talk to us about your partnership with the Department of Science and Innovation.
We are working quite very well with the Department of Science and Innovation. And as you know, they are much more in the policy and also in the funding space. And we believe that, because we are in a space where we do research as a university. So you need this partnership between the university and also the funder, much more for the policy. Because we believe the research that we have to do has to inform policy in terms of how we take the country forward, in terms of ensuring that, our economy, our societies are well versed in terms of what is happening in the areas of science. So we really treasure that partnership.
Yeah, and not everybody will make it here. Then people are watching. Just talk to them about the exhibition that will be here today.
I just also did a walkabout early this morning as I arrived here, and there's quite an exciting mood that is outside. There's a number of stalls that have been laid out where there will be a lot of this demonstration just to show learners what is possible. You might see or you might know that in this area most often you find there are schools that have no these laboratories. So now to have these in front of you, which are brought just in front of you, to see a lot of things that you study in theory and now you begin to really see that in your eyes or with your eyes, it's quite exciting for us because it begins to really broaden the scope and the mind of our learners in terms of what is possible.
And the theme is transforming lives through evidence-based science. What does that mean?
It means as a university, we are in a space where we do research that is led by evidence. In other words, we do research that is verifiable, that can able to say, we can change this, it's been researched, and make sure that it goes to society. So we believe that in SA universities in the country, we play a very important role in ensuring that we come up with research that informs policy, that is also inform how we can able to drive innovation in our lives as we see it.
Yeah, we were just discussing with my colleagues here that universities are producing a lot of doctors. Most of them are just PhD holders and they are not contributing anything. How can the education sector contribute to the development of South Africa as a country?
Yeah, what we need to ensure as a country that we are able to work in tandem, with universities, industry, government, businesses. Yeah. Because you cannot allow the work of the university to be in isolation. So we need this ecosystem, for this cross-fertilization of what needs to happen.
Yeah.
So as universities, we're going to have to make sure that, we liaise with industry to see what skills are required in the industry.
Yeah.
So that when we train our students, it's along those lines that, are quite pertinent for our economy and our industries.
Yeah.
So we need that ecosystem, in my view.
Yeah. All right. I'm also joined here by Dr. Mamolete Musia from the South African Agency for Science and Technology, if I said that well. Thank you so much for your time. National Science Week is taking place now, full live event. What theme are we celebrating?
Thank you for having us. This year's theme is Transforming Lives Through Evidence-Based Science. As Prof has already spoken to the role of DSI in terms of policy making and other government departments, we want to showcase the research that's been done in the country through which the public can realize that there is research happening, and through that we are able to solve our own problems.
Yeah.
And we have solutions that are homegrown. And so essentially we want to make the public aware of the research that's been done in the country.
Yeah.
There are also the sub-themes within the theme, and we're looking at energy and agriculture. And in energy, everybody knows the challenges that we're having in the country these days, and we just want to have a conversation about sustainability of electricity. And in terms of agriculture, we're looking at enhancing millets for a healthy diet. As you may know, this year, according to the United Nations, we're celebrating the International Year of Millets, and we want to be relevant as well and also have conversations regarding that.
And just quickly, your prime mandate is to promote science literacy. How far are we in terms of progress?
That is a very difficult question. If I wanted to keep my job, I would say we're doing very well. However, that would not be evidence-based.
Yeah.
So we're talking evidence-based today, and therefore I would say that we are having, on a 5-year cycle, we're having a South African Public Relationship with Science survey, and we will be having one this year. And once the results come out, I will know exactly how far we're going and how well we're doing with that.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Yeah, as you've heard it, it's going to be a long day, and we're going to be talking to a lot of people, and we'll just stay on for more updates.
Thank you so much there to Lutendo Bobodi. We'll speak to him at around 7:30.